slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play,
boy, it feels good to be back on the Hawk. Having this thing running again is pretty fucking exciting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very freaking happy to have the damn freaking Hawk DLX 250 on the road once again. Yeah, and yeah, I'm want to go to one of the spots that I used to go, man. I mean, this thing been broken for the last 7 months, and I haven't gotten around to fix it. So you guys seen all the video, and actually I am breaking the bike as I go because this is a brand new engine, so I gotta treat her well, and this time hopefully make her last, because I gotta say I was pretty abusive to this bike. And I think the biggest failure that I had was that I let the valves not, I didn't adjust the valves soon enough. It took me too long. I think I had about 800-900 miles and I didn't even fucking look at them or nothing. So that was no bueno. You know, I used to hear them ticking a lot, but I didn't pay attention because, you know, laziness always comes first. And I was like, oh, fuck it, I get to it when I get to it. And well, I got to it and got me in the ass, because it was a high expensive fucking little fixing, you know. And but I gotta say, I'm excited to get this bike running again. She's a fun bike and very affordable to fix. So I mean, you know, I can't complain because it taught me a lesson, and it really was, you know, a lesson that it cost me much, you know, $700 to replace the engine. That is, I know it's not chunk change, but it could be worse. Any other bike out there can cost you more than that. So since it's a freaking Chinese bike, and to be honest with you, this engine used to be $500 back when I purchased this bike back in 2020. That's right, 2020. So this bike is freaking 5 years old already. So even so, I really don't have a lot of miles. I got about 27 going to 28. The miles that I put on this bike was off-road, a lot of off-road miles. And I did, I would say abusive a little bit, I guess, for a Chinese bike, you know, put it to a lot of pressure. So, you know, got to satisfy the beast. And I think that's one of, you know, this is a knockoff from a freaking Honda 250. So, you know, you're not gonna get the best freaking parts. So it is what it is. We're back on the road, you know, and we're moving forward. God dug it, why so many fucking goddamn cones on the road, dude? I mean, Jesus Christ, do you see anybody working on these roads? Nobody. It's always like that, especially here. It's almost like they had a contract with the freaking with the state, how many cones they want to put down on the roads, or the state fucking made a contract with this company they own, because all these cones are rental. This is not from the state, right? So I'm sure they get overpaid for these fucking cones, and they don't even know where the hell to put them, and they just gotta display them somewhere just to, so they can bill us, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, I'm going back to one of the spots that I always hang out. Probably this is gonna be a little long video because it's been a while since I've done a video like this. You know, I haven't get on the Hawk and going for a long drive or a little drive. Now that I moved, now I'm far away from the desert, and that do sucks balls. It is a freaking windy day today, and I tell you, it kind of a little chilly. I don't know the temperature, but it do feel a little chilly. I gotta say that this bike, after David put that tune on it, in 5th gear, she's very comfortable. And I believe I believe the front sprocket, I never changed it. I left the old the one that comes stock from the bike. And I tell you, I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, it's a 16 tooth brackets in the front, and it is so freaking comfortable. You know, she drives on the road pretty comfortable. So it doesn't vibrate like it used to. Don't know why. I don't know what the hell, but she's driving very smooth. And I'm happy because of that, because God dug it. That was a lot of freaking money to spend, right? So somehow, some way, this thing gotta do me right, or satisfy my needs, you know, because, you know, this is a lot of money involved already with this bike. And but at least I got a second engine, and I got extra parts if I need to change parts to this engine, which I already did. I already did. So, but to be positive, the seller that sold me the engine on eBay, the guy turned out to be a pretty dang cool dude, and he ended up sending me the extra parts that I needed for this engine. So I gotta say, the guy did a good thing, and I guess he was, you know, he stick for his words, and he runs a legit freaking business, you know. And in this state and anywhere, you know, we appreciate that, you know, that people at least are honest. So I can't complain. He took care of me, took care of the problem, took care of the issue, and here we are. You know, I got extra part for the engine, and so you know, back on the road with the Hawk, man. Just enjoy this bike, you know, and make my videos. You know, this is where everything started for me in here, and on YouTube. It started by, you know, right around the Hawk, man. This is the really the movie star of it all. So man, I like that RV. They're old from back in the days, but you know what I'm saying, it's still cool, you know. Anything that can be fixed, you know what I'm saying. And talking about being fixed, I got the dang Cadillac. That'll be my next project now for me moving on. Now I gotta work in a dang car. That car is having a little bit of electrical problem, and everybody knows, man, electrical problems are a freaking nightmare, especially on a Cadillac. Yeah, I'm not having the best time of my life with that car at the moment, but I will move forward and get that thing fixed, man, and move on, man, and get that car running. I hopefully, don't know, I'm not 100% sure. I've been looking at a Harley Davidson Fat Boy, and I've been fucking up because I'm supposed to fill out for credit. I filled one company, they asked for a ridiculous down payment, so they provide me a few more different companies, and I still haven't applied yet. So I don't know if it's gonna happen or not, but it would be nice. I mean, it's like I want it so bad, right? I want it so bad, but then in the same token, you know, I will end up with 3 freaking bikes, and I end up with 3 freaking bikes, and it's bad enough to hell I don't barely drive any of them, you know what I mean. But you know, we gotta have all the toys. So now it'd be nice to have a cruiser, a sport bike, and then the Do Sport, and it'll be a nice collection to have. And again, you know, if I don't drive it, I don't ride the bike as much. You're not wearing the bike out, so it's not a bad thing. And the price that I seen this Harley Davidson for $54,000, a 2003 Fat Boy, and it's a cool fucking bike. It's clean, man. It doesn't look beat up. It's well taken care of bike, you know. And I think for 54, man, that's to me, that's freaking cheap, you know. So you know, it's almost like I gotta have it, you know. I gotta have it, you know. I'm probably gonna, you know, I'm gonna kick myself in the ass later on, but I feel like I need to have it. So yeah, that'll probably be coming soon. If it happens, I better not talk about it, because then it won't happen. But you know how it is. I don't know. It's hard because they're telling me for a bike that age, a lot of banks don't want to do any loans for something like that. But the bike only has 17,000 miles, which that's not really bad at all. And I don't think that's a bad deal. So anyhow, we're gonna continue this video when we get closer to the mountain. Yeah. So yeah, you know, it's been 4 years ago that I came up here on this bike and I started making YouTube videos. And you know, it's kind of funny how life goes so fast. My God, you know, especially when you are recording it and you got that memory. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of things in my life that I done that I remember, but there's a lot of things in my life that I done that I don't remember shit, right? It's just little patches of things in life that I learned. But since I've been making videos and stuff like that on YouTube, it's kind of cool that, you know, that I can sit back and, you know, when I lay in before I go to bed and I'm just watching the videos and I'm just like, you know, memorize, you know, the things that I did in the bike and things like that. It was so goddamn fun. I mean, hell, I think this is the reason why I got the damn bike fixed. Man, I mean, they effed this up here. They really effed it up. Like, they cover it pretty bad. Well, I said I didn't want to go off-road, but you know, it's been so long that I just need to. I fucking need to. I got fever for fucking dirt, and I'm not gonna go very far. I'm just gonna pull right here in this couch and throw this kickstand on this rock, and just gonna go ahead and talk about the bike and just show you guys, man, because I know that over there the bike was leaning a little funny. What the heck is this shit? This weird looking shit. Now that the bike looks more straighter, and I don't know what the heck is this. I don't get it. It's like follow me around. Well, go away. Yeah, man. I'm glad to have the bike, and so I can be out here in the desert talking to myself. You know, I'm sure people are looking at me like, what the fuck he's doing. But yeah, the bike is looking great. Nervous about this bike, very nervous, because my goodness, you know, all the things that had gone wrong. And it's funny because now I am being watching this YouTube, and I got a bunch of requests by friends on YouTube. They got this freaking Chinese bikes, and my God, I seen a lot of stories and a lot of breakdown and so many things that people was going through. I'm not the only one. But then, you know, it's like I said, I know I used to always talk so many good things about the Hawk, and then I started just being a little having doubt about having this bike because all the, you know, things that happened to me so far. But it's like one guy, he broke it down to me, and he literally told me, he's like, dude, you know, in our country, and that's like India and all over the country out there, China, places like that, this is what they have. You know what I mean? And then, you know, this guy was telling me this is all they have. They don't have no fucking Japan motorcycles, or some people do, but a lot of people, they live there so they can't afford, right? And this, and for them in their country, this shit works fantastic. But then there's the guy was telling me, he said he changed the oil on the freaking Hawk every 200 miles. damn. And I guess the guy have a point. I mean, if you really want your bike to maintain, I guess you got to do those things, right? Because it's really, this thing don't have no filter in the oil, and it just like a quart of oil in that little freaking little engine. The guy makes sense. You probably, the best thing to do is change the oil every 200 miles and adjust your valves every 500. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. You know, a lot of maintenance. But I guess if you do it, give it all the maintenance that you need to give it, you probably make the bike last a little longer than what it lasted to me, and it lasted to a lot of people that I fuck with. You know what I mean? A lot of people are like, oh yeah, man, your bike broke because you didn't have no maintenance, you did that. Well, yeah, you're probably right. I don't take responsibility for my stupidity. But God dug it. Man, I got so much shit to do. I don't got time to be on this bike 24/7. But I'm going to, and I'm gonna treat it like a queen, you know, because this is what I want, to go out here and fuck around. Now, if I get that Harley, I'm not gonna really have a lot of time to be fucking with this bike. It's bad enough I barely have time to fuck around with my Kawasaki. But anyway, guys, enough talking. Thank you for, you know, coming to my channel, checking out my videos and stuff like that. I appreciate that. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Please do. And I'll see you in the next one. Yeah.